Imagine a time when the idea of freedom wasn't a given. Picture a world where the powerful ruled with absolute control and the concept of individual liberty was barely a whisper. But out of this chaos, a group of visionaries arose, men whose ideas didn't just shape a nation, but changed the very course of human history. The Founding Fathers, they weren't just thinkers, they were revolutionaries. And their story? It's more than just a history lesson. It's a blueprint for the life you want to live, one of resilience, vision, and unparalleled success. Our story begins in the late 18th century, where every day was a gamble. Imagine living in a world where your survival was determined by what you did right now, and every decision could lead to either freedom or failure. Risk was in the air, just as it is today for you and me. But how do you turn risk into opportunity? This is where the Founding Fathers come in. They understood that the future could be anything they imagined, but only if they created it. Take George Washington. He wasn't born into wealth, but into the mindset of a leader, a self-made man who understood that perseverance would be his greatest asset. What does that mean for you? Don't wait for the perfect moment. It's the first lesson in wealth. Act when the stakes are high, because that's when opportunity is often at its peak. Now, let's talk strategy. The Founding Fathers didn't just want independence. They wanted to build a new world from the ground up. Thomas Jefferson, the architect of the Declaration of Independence, didn't just write for the future of America. He wrote for your financial freedom too. His belief in liberty? It's a financial mindset. Free yourself from the chains of traditional thinking. Like a successful investor today, he recognized the potential for exponential growth if you took the leap. The Founding Fathers weren't just dreamers, they were doers. Benjamin Franklin, you've heard his name, but have you really heard him? Franklin didn't just sit around with ideas, he turned them into wealth. He understood that true power comes from knowledge, and that knowledge compounds, just like interest on your savings. His secrets? Frugality, education, and networking. But don't make the mistake of thinking Franklin's wealth came easily. It didn't. He lived by the principle that wealth wasn't just about money, it was about opportunity. And that's something we need today more than ever. Now, let's zoom out for a second. The Founding Fathers were fighting for more than just a nation. They were creating a framework for success. Today, we're faced with a new kind of revolution. Financial freedom isn't just for the rich, it's for anyone bold enough to make informed, smart decisions. You can't wait for a revolution to happen for you. Like Washington, Jefferson, and Franklin, you have to build it yourself. As we look back at the Founding Fathers, we realize that the same principles they fought for apply directly to the decisions you make today. Every investment, every decision, every risk, they all determine the future you'll live. And just like those visionaries, it's up to you to define that future. The question is, are you ready to act? Don't just watch history, make history. Subscribe to America in Focus for more life-changing insights that'll help you take action. Like the Founding Fathers, your vision can change the world, but only if you make it happen. The time is now. Click that subscribe button and let's shape your future together.